Alright guys, welcome. Thank you for watching. This is a new episode. I've decided to show you what I did with the witch farm. I was just doing some caving and decided I wanted to get the witch farm done, and just started working on it, and I made a whole lot more progress than I planned on without showing you guys. I got a spider in there. But basically, this is sort of based off Docm's design. I'll bet you they spawned up here. Anyway, sort of based off Docm's design with the shifting platforms. Basically, the idea is mobs get on the half slab floor there, and the pistons shift the floor, and the mobs fall through. And I did not copy his design as far as the redstone and everything else goes. I made my own using tripwires. So this will just keep shifting back and forth as long as there's something in contact with the tripwires here. Go ahead and get out of here. And the way I did this, it's going to be kind of... I gotta kill that. Spiders. Darn spiders. Clogging up the system here. Go away. I'll bet you they're spawning on that because everything else is half slabbed. Basically, I did a design using rail carts. Let me get up here and light this up so I can show you guys. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Basically, when the tripwire up, this is for this level, when this tripwire, one of these tripwires is activated, it sends a redstone signal. You can see the redstone wire comes across here, comes down here and activates this, which basically starts this mine cart rolling. And what this does is basically it turns a constant stream of redstone power, which comes from here, into a pulse. Now, I am no redstone expert. There's probably a more efficient and more reliable way of doing this, but this works. It seems to work every time. Basically, anytime the minecart goes over this, it sends a pulse. Half the pulse goes over here, the pulse splits here, it goes over there, which signals those pistons to fire, and then on this side there are 3 repeaters all set to max length, so that by the time those pistons retract, these ones extend. So basically the floor shifts to the right, then it shifts back to the left. And because the minecart is sending a pulse instead of a constant stream, that'll just keep happening. So if multiple witches spawn and for some reason one of them doesn't drop, it will keep shifting the floor until they've all dropped. Took me a while. Pardon me, I'm still recovering from a cold I got over Christmas. Took me a while to figure this out. I tried several different iterations, and I just kept having problems, but this seems to work. I have not had any clogs in the system or anything like that, so I think this is going to work out pretty well. Excuse me. Can't seem to shake this cough. But yeah, it's a pretty simple design, and witches fall down into just a water stream here. Nothing fancy. It just pushes them down to the center, and the water goes down there and carries them through a tube that's under the ground. Oops, and up. I'm going to go ahead and half slab this really quick while I'm thinking of it. And they climb this water elevator and then they fall just like that. And if they had feather falling boots, they would probably survive. The joys of living in a swamp biome. As you can see, the witch is falling down already. Getting pretty decent rates right now. But basically, you saw arrows there. I get some skeletons and some other mobs in the system somehow. I'm still not quite sure how. But they fall down here and follow their death, and then I deposit the items. Hasn't been running very long, so I don't have a whole lot of items. But basically, what I'm going to do is have a system here that basically gives them a platform to fall onto, and then the platform retracts and the items fall into a water stream. If you've watched other witch farm videos on how to do some tutorials or whatever, you will see fancy mechanisms using trapdoors and tripwire to cause a fall damage and then allow the items to fall. Now I'll probably use trapdoors as well, but it's not going to be the fancy timing and half slabs and all that stuff that you'll see others do. I want mine to be more simple. I like to try to figure things out on my own, and I swore I saw a creeper up there. Did he go through the portal? I hope not. But yeah, I'd like to do it on my own instead of following tutorials to the T. And that bit of timing is a bit beyond my skill level at the moment. So I think I'm going to just do something a little bit more simple. Probably we would be less likely to be nerfed by Mojang when they release updates as far as redstone timing and things go. But yeah, not sure what I'm going to do next. I'll probably just finish this up, get the AFK stream working, and then I believe I want to start building my storage area. I will probably put it one floor underneath this, and just have like the basement area, I guess, of my base be the storage unit, and maybe some other utility functions or whatever. I haven't really planned out too far ahead what I'm going to do here. But yeah, I'm running out of space. I got just junk everywhere here, and it's driving me nuts. And I'd like to get things organized and in their permanent locations, so I don't have to keep shifting things around. So I think what I'm going to do for this episode is go ahead and get the trapdoor killing mechanism rigged up, maybe get the AFK stream running so I don't have to constantly be coming down here and collecting these items. Basically the idea is the items will travel in that direction for, I don't know, almost 200 blocks or whatever. That way they will be outside of a loaded chunk and they will never despawn. And then at my leisure I can run and get them, put them in the storage chests, and then have the items for use later. So I'll check back in once I've got this killing mechanism done, and I'll show you how it works. Okay, well, I've let this go for a while. I've been digging out an area for the storage, and I did finish the AFK stream, so I'm hoping I have a lot of items waiting for me. As you can see, some of them pop out there. That's just because I haven't closed this up. closed this up yet. But it's a pretty simple mechanism, really. Basically, the witches drop down here, and this tripwire goes off, which gives this redstone a signal. And the signal travels down here and powers this block, which is the top trapdoor, which is always closed. So it opens the top one, and yes, I believe that's how it works. Opens the top one. This one sends a signal down here. This one is on a delay. So this one sends a signal down here, which inverts this redstone lamp to remove power from this one. So essentially, by default, let me go ahead and take this one out. By default, this one is closed and that one's open. And when a witch comes down here, this one opens after this one closes. So the witches will hit the bottom or the top. It doesn't really matter which one, but then they open and close cycle. So the items drop down into the stream, and we'll head down the stream. Go ahead and close that now, and we'll see how many items we have waiting for me. Eventually, I'm going to replace that with a trapdoor and ice path, so it's much quicker. But alright, I guess there was a bunch of items that are waiting for me. Let me see how many I got. Not quite as many as I would have expected. There might be something wrong with this, but yeah, that's basically how it works. It's a pretty simple design. Not a whole lot to it. Seems to work okay. No item sitting there waiting for me. One issue I am finding with this thing, which I noticed by using my little X-ray vision thing here, is every once in a while they'll get stuck there, and at one point I had a slime, small slime right there holding up the works. I'm not exactly sure how the slime got in there, because the witch pad should only allow witches to spawn. So I don't really know what's going on there. I'll have to take a look at it and see if there's some spots I may have missed as far as half slabbing. Yeah, see, there's one right there, although I don't think that's in the stream. I think that's somewhere else. Odd. Sometimes it's hard to tell using these X-ray devices. But yeah, that definitely needs fixed. The witch is jumping up there and is stuck. Don't want any stuck witches. But yeah, aside from some minor tweaks to fix those small issues, that's done. I've been carving out this area here underneath the main platform. Got a big open area. I'm going to take out these corner chunks here and have a nice big storage area. Now the latest snapshot, the one that just came out today, today's January 3rd. You'll probably not see this for a couple weeks, but yeah. Adds a new chest type, a redstone chest, which means it allows you to place chests right next to each other. So you could have 3 chests, single chests right next to each other, or 3 double chests, which will be really cool for storage systems. So I'm thinking I might hold off until the 1.5 release comes out to take advantage of that more compact storage. Let me go ahead and turn this down. It's hard to hear myself talk and think. Excuse me. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 1 double chest for every item in the game. I think. And then for items that you have a lot of, like cobblestone or redstone or anything that you may have lots of that will fill more than one double chest, I'm going to have surplus storage, probably all the way down on the in the AFK stream, way down there. That's because I'm going to have my mob system, which is going to be up in the sky. All the drops from that are going to go to the AFK stream and be down there. The iron from the iron golem farm will be all the way down there, so there will be lots of times I'll be down there and I'll be able to offload storage and stuff. So, and it'll keep the primary storage clean and be easier to keep things organized that way, I think. But I'm going to continue working on this. I have a backlog of videos to upload, just uploading one a week. Trying to get a backlog built up so that I have something to release. I know nobody has watched any of my videos yet, but maybe that'll change, who knows. But I'm doing one video a week. As far as uploading goes, there's going to be some weeks, like last week, where I can't record at all, so I want to be able to be consistent with that. So I think that's going to be all for this episode. Thanks for watching. Next episode, I'll probably be working on the storage system. So I'll see you then.